Hey guys, so in this video we're going to go over 5 different ways to make fast options trades using Thinkorswim. Now if you're interested in getting deeper into Thinkorswim, be sure to check out the link below that has my free crash courses, and you'll actually get 5 other crash courses with it, like Tradestation, Webull, Tradingview, Tastyworks, and Lightspeed. So if you're interested in any of those platforms, you can check out those crash courses. You can kind of get a feel of what those platforms are like before trying to transfer your money all over the place. Okay, let's jump right into it. First thing you're going to want to do is open up the options. And I actually keep this on linked as under 1. So in my charts, when I choose a different stock, it will automatically pull up when I click on trade. Now the first thing you want to do is find the options contract you want, and then right click and click copy, and then throw it into a watch list. You can create a watch list easily just by clicking the plus button down here and then clicking watch list. And then from there, just click this right here and click create watch list. And then you can type in your watch list name, and you can change any of the settings of the window with this little settings button here. Click customize, and you can put in whatever indicators you want. So right now I just have the bid ask and the P&L percent. So it's just going to tell me the percentage of my gain or loss. Now from here, I've got this watch list linked as 2 because within my charts, I can click on these and it will load up into my chart, which this is on demand, so it kind of sucks on the charting. The chart would normally show up right here, and I do like to see the options chart because you can see the relative strength or weakness compared to the stock. So if the options contract is like holding up, the calls are holding up, but the stock is kind of dipping a little bit, you might know there's a lot of buyers into these calls, so there's people that are confident that the stock should go up. So there's different little things like that I like to see the chart and compare it with the chart of the stock. But the main reason to use this watch list and link these together is to use the active trader. The active trader is one of my favorite tools in Thinkorswim. However, sometimes it does lag a little bit, so you got to be careful. Make sure to have less indicators on your charts, and it should lag less. And also try not to have very many charts open. I've also found that if you right click and open up a separate Thinkorswim like all together, it tends to run faster than rather than trying to pop out a window. It's better just to open up a whole separate application. It's somewhat annoying to do that, but it runs faster and it's worth it. Anyways, back to the active trader. It's pretty self-explanatory to just buy over here, sell over here, or put in a stop, whatever you want. Something cool is you can do the different templates. So you can like set up a trigger with brackets. So it'll put in a stop buy order or sell order with limit orders. You can dig deeper into that to set up specific orders for you. For me, I just leave everything on single. And then in order to change the quantities that you're doing over here on the active trader, you can change them here, but under the setup, application, and order defaults, then options, this is where you'll find the defaults for all things with your orders. So you're going to want to make sure that this is exactly what you want, especially if you're going to use hotkeys or the hot buttons, which we'll go over in a minute. But you're going to want to leave your default quantity to what you will actually be default buying or selling. So default, let's just throw in 1. So that will change this number right here to 1 and this first number to 1. And then it's going to auto change the rest of these numbers to go up in smaller increments than the 2. So then order quantity increment, let's say that I typically will add 5 at a time or something. So we'll hit apply settings. So now every time I hit the plus, it's going to add 5, or I can click these hot little buttons to change the quantity. So active trader is number 1. Number 2 is still part of active trader, and it's using these hot buttons right here. So if we click settings, you can choose which buttons you want. Say that I want to have join the bid with a sell order. I'll click this one, sell the bid, add. Okay, so now it's there, and it's going to do whatever quantity is here. So if I just want to do 1, I can do it like that. and you can just quickly buy or sell like that. If you want it to be that quick, make sure to have the auto send button checked, because if you don't have it checked, it's going to bring up a confirmation. So that's the second way, is these hot buttons. Third way is actually also using hot buttons, but it's called the big buttons. This one might be a little bit nicer because you can throw in a chart on the side, or maybe level 2. You can throw in whatever you want on the side here, and then it just takes up less space, a little simpler. You're just clicking join the bid, join the ask, buy market, sell market, and of course you can change the settings here with the configuration button. So that is the third way. The fourth way is using hotkeys. Those hotkeys are going to be under setup, application settings, hotkeys. Scroll on down here to active trader, and these are the hotkeys. As far as I know, you have to have the active trader open in order to use the hotkeys. But you can change the hotkeys here or see the default hotkey numbers here. They are somewhat limited to what is allowed, but they're very quick and will help you place your orders fast. So that is the fourth way, using these hotkeys. The fifth way is actually a way that most people don't know, I think. So in order to make a trade, now I've got my watch list over here, I can click the buy. You can see the little buy symbol underneath my mouse. If I have the buy under ask or sell under bid, I can click those and it's going to pull up an order. Since I have this options section under market, it's automatically throwing in this market order. So if I change this to limit, it would change it to a limit order. But I'm going to leave mine as market because I want to get in fast. Now, if you want to skip this order entry part, which I assume you do if you want to be fast, all you have to do is hold down Shift on your keyboard, and you'll see now it says instant buy. So if I click now, it's instantly filled because it's buying at a market order. And then if I want to sell, I just hover over the bid and see instant sell, and boom, I'm out. So that is definitely the fastest way to place your orders, is using this Shift and then clicking the bid or the ask. I mean, you're in and out as soon as you click. So before doing that, make sure that the spread is tight and that you're wanting to do that market order. So there are the 5 ways to trade options fast using thinkorswim. Again, be sure to check out the link below to get the free crash tutorials, and so be sure to like, subscribe, and all that jazz. Head to TraderCreatorPro.com, little plug for my site and my course, and I'll see you in the next video.